Yeah. So you could be like, I'm going to sell this content, and then I did the work right now, and then it's always there to be purchased time and time and time again.
Yeah.
So just food for thought. Creating passive income for Tri Point Studios, that'd be a really cool thing to do.
Yeah. Well.
And then you as a comic could create some like coaching videos if you wanted to.
I don't think anybody wants to take my advice on anything.
Maybe they don't, but who's to say they do or don't?
All right, well, you sound off in the comments, folks.
Dude, that's not even fair to like
what,
at this stage. Like, let's say in a year from now.
Yeah.
Let's say you create some content videos that you're going to sell to people who are just starting to get interested in improv. Teach them the process of yes and or whatever it is,
Right.
Like, hey, these $5 for this video, you have access to it. You can go into your next improv troupe thing that you got in your local area and blow their fucking minds. You know what? I'll give it to you for $5.
I wouldn't guarantee that anybody would blow anybody's minds, but
I
tell you what, anybody who's listening to this episode, if there's something you feel like you really want to hear me talking about, I will make a video and I will sell it to you. So let me know.
His Venmo is
itsericcole. Put it in the comments or email us at personalgrowthpodcast@gmail.
Personalgrowthpod.
Personalgrowthpod@gmail.com. And we will. I will look into it and see what I can do for you, our loyal listeners. If you are interested in original Eric Cole content, I will put some out there for you. However, you then have to find 3 of your friends who also want to. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, man, no.
Hey, but if they bring they bring you 3 friends, you can give them content for free.
If you want to give me some ideas and some things you want to give me money for, let's go, and I'll see what it is. As long as it's nothing that will embarrass my
Honestly,
family.
I think that having a little 20-minute tutorial on some improv shit, like if you and John Buffington got together, did a 20-minute here's a few pointers on doing some improv, and have that just be a single item being sold on a website, and have that just be the thing.
That's not a terrible idea.
I think it's a great
and I am also really interested in the creativity of our listeners. What do you got for me, guys? And we'll call it the Eric Cole Challenge.
Dude, I will create a shop on my website for you to sell that content.
All right.
If you want.
Yeah, let's do
Listeners, seriously, email personalgrowthpod@gmail.com,
yes,
and we will create a shop for Eric Cole comedy.
Personalgrowthpod@gmail. Let me know what you want to see. If you want, whatever it is, we'll figure it out. And if it's doable, I will do that for you, our listeners.
Yeah.
It's doable. I happen to have cameras.
Boom. Nailed it. Producer in the wings. So let's get it going.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's 13 episodes. Let's see if anybody gives a shit.
Yeah, and if you happen to Venmo It's Eric Cole and not email us, he's just going to spend that money on cigarettes.
No, I'm not. I'm going to spend that money on my child because it's almost Christmas. So send me money so I can buy him presents.
Whatever. It could be both, really.
Nah.
It depends on how much you Venmo.
Cigarettes kill you, bro. Nobody should smoke.
Oh, yeah. I quit.
That's a terrible thing. Why would you even? We shouldn't be promoting
on
the Personal Growth Podcast.
I was just kidding about the cigarettes thing.
Tobacco kills, bro.
Yeah.
Don't smoke. You guys don't smoke.
Okay. Next thing.
Yes.
Real quick, producer. How long have we been recording?
4 hours.
Damn straight up. No.
32 hours.
No,
I'm gonna say an hour 10.
I'm going to say 49 minutes.
He wins. 52.
Nice. All right.
Sick.
Well done.
Next thing. Assets and liabilities.
Yes.
When you hear that, what do you think?
An asset is something that makes you money, and a liability is something that costs you money.
So, do you think that what are things that most people think are assets that are actually liabilities? Any ideas?
Cars.
Okay. That's true.
I can't think of anything else. I'm trying to remember.
Homes,
yeah, unless they're renting them.
right?
If
right.
they're renting, if they're renting the home,
properties.
it's an asset. If they're renting it to somebody else,
If they're using
it's an
it as a
asset.
rental property.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
they're just living in it, then it's a liability for
right,
sure.
Right. That's true. Yeah.
Two sides of the same coin, bro.
Semantics, man.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Smarter than the average bear.
Yeah, that Robert Kiyosaki.
There it is.
Robert Kiyosaki. He went on this little tangent where he talks about how assets, money's flowing into your pockets, liabilities, money's flowing out of your pockets, and I was like, oh man, that makes a lot of sense. Which is funny because I have no assets.
I do.
Really?
Yeah. My comedy.
Oh well, okay, true.
Comedy makes me money. Not
Yeah.
enough to survive on
But it
its
is
own,
an asset.
but
Yeah, you're right.
It is,
And
an
I
asset.
do have some assets as well. Then
I'm confident enough that I could charge somebody money. If someone's like, "How much would blah blah?" Like, all right, yeah, sure. I can say any number, and I'm like, "You'll get that money's worth out of what I got to offer." So, if anybody wants to book me for a birthday party, private
Or
show,
corporate gig,
whatever corporate gigs, I can keep it clean. You let me know. personalgrowthpod@gmail.com. I am accepting all independent bookings right now.
yeah,
If you want to hear me tell jokes, then let's do it.
yeah. I mean, this has been really enjoyable.
Yeah.
I am so stoked. This is another one of those ones like the income inequality. Is that what you?
Yeah.
The raising the minimum wage.
Uh-huh.
Where we were both very passionate about our point of view.
Yeah.
And we're getting to a common thing.
Yeah.
Like we both want these things, and we don't want those things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in this case, I was able to, through the through the definition that I read, the facts presented to me, I changed my opinion, which more people should be able to do.
Yeah.
When presented with facts that contradict what you believe, you need to be able to roll with the goddamn punches. Anyway, I'm sorry. That's just my soapbox for the day.
No, I really appreciate that. And I think that sometimes as we get older, we're more inclined to be willing to change our minds when presented with facts that are alternative, that are different than our belief systems or whatever you just said.
Maybe, hopefully.
And then there are some people that just dig their heels in and they won't fucking budge.
Yeah, well, I forget who said it, but somebody said it might have been Muhammad Ali. I don't know for sure though.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Well, that was Muhammad Ali.
Okay,
but no, something to the effect of if you have the same beliefs at 50 that you had when you were 20, you've wasted 30 years of your life.
Fucking A. I love that.
Right?
Yeah, that is heavy.
Yeah. And it makes sense because, you get older and you realize that things are not like when I was younger, I thought adults knew what they were doing. Now that I'm an adult, I realize everybody's just flying by the seat of their fucking pants.
Yeah, for real though. And they're just really we're getting real good at looking like we know what we're doing.
Yeah. Especially because I have a 5-year-old who's constantly asking me questions about stuff, especially this time of year, with Santa Claus and all this other. I'm like, and I just come up with, well, because he's magic, bud, and Santa can do this and blah, 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 blah. Because, you just, all right, that sounds good. Sure.
Speaking of Santa, I saw a really funny meme today. This chick, she posts fire memes all the time.
Fire.
It was like, what next? Santa's not going to be able to say ho, ho, ho because it's going to offend your mom?
That's pretty funny. Well, you never know. Some people are very sensitive. But even that, too. I had a show a couple nights ago that I was very tired. And I didn't do a lot of my, prepared material. And I went off on a rant about how, dudes just need to relax. All women are asking of us is that we stop being creepy. Like, that's essentially all they like. They want us to stop being creepy, and they want to be treated like people. And like, why is that so hard?
Yeah.
For people to understand. Like, I just don't get it. There wasn't a lot of funny in there, so I apologize to anybody who was at the show and didn't really enjoy what I was doing. But yeah, it's just like I got it in my head because I started talking about the friend zone and how people look at that wrong because, like, you're telling me I get to be friends with a cool person and I also don't have to worry about impressing them sexually? Sign me up. Like, you're looking at it all wrong, fellas. Like, just stop being creepy and maybe, you know, don't pinch him on the ass and call him sugar tits. You know what I mean? Like, let's just be nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry. It annoys me. Men piss me off. The ones that don't want to, like, adapt. So I can't fucking say anything. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
It's not hard to just.
I flirt
not
with people
be
all
creepy.
the time. I'm
Yeah.
always saying things to people that I probably shouldn't say,
You
but
know
I'm not
what?
doing it like a creep.
Remember that time that I was trying to coach you about flirting? You got to say more with your eyes than you do with your mouth.
Yeah. I tuned out about halfway through that fucking speech.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what it was you said to me because I'm just sitting there going, this is ridiculous. I wear contact lenses. My eyes can say anything, but I can't see. That's what my eyes can say.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You'll
just
learn.
like, you know, it's so easy to, like, you can still be nice. You can ask for a phone number. Just don't, if she says no, just be like, all right, thanks anyway, and then fucking move on.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck you, bitch. Like, why do you have to take it there? Why do you have to be that guy? Gentlemen, stop being that
You
guy.
just proved her point that you are a chauvinist piece of shit.
Yeah, she was right not to give you her phone number,
Yeah.
you ignorant asshole.
Yeah.
This is a different topic
This is what
than
you
what the
wanted me
fucking
to sign
podcast
up
was.
for? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, right? Like, fucking, God, dudes, get it together.
For
They're better
real.
than us. They're better than us. They make people. They grow people and then put... My ex-wife and I do not always get along.
Yeah.
We're not always the best of friends. But I will always, always respect her purely because I watched her give birth to our son. And it was the most amazing thing I've ever seen with my own two eyes in real life. So stop being dicks to women. You would not be here if not for a woman. Stop being an asshole. All of you. Cut it the fuck out. All right, now I'm off my soapbox. I'm sorry.
Can we make a mic drop sound? How do you do that?
No, I don't want to condone the dropping of mics because mics are expensive
Fair.
and they
Not that
cost a
one.
lot to replace.
Just drop it. No, I'm not gonna drop your mic.
No, let's not condone the dropping of mics.
I did that.
All
once
right,
and it
let's-
didn't work.
No.
Let's wrap things up. I think
Okay.
this is enough for episode 13. Lucky number 13.
Hell yeah,
Baby.
baby.
Baby!
This has been a lot of fun. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Dwayne. Thank you, producer. Be sure to check out the TriPoint Studios cavalcade of podcasts. There's a bunch of them whose names escape me at the moment, but you go to TriPoint Studios and you'll find them anywhere podcasts are sold.
Listen to
Not sold, streamed, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm old. You
anywhere
guys know what I mean.
podcasts are filmed.
Anywhere podcasts are filmed and television shows are listened to. You can,
Yeah.
You can find it. Instagram at TriPoint, TRIII point. Check them out. They got a lot of good stuff in the works. A lot of fun things.
Real quick thing. Just I think it's more of a favor than a statement. Question favor. Do you have your SoundCloud link on your Instagram?
Ooh, I don't think I do.
You
No.
should probably do that
Yeah, I probably should.
because
Oh, glad you said that.
because like you obviously don't have the website up and running right now, but if you
Right.
put the link to the SoundCloud, then it would anyone that wanted to go like they wouldn't have to like, oh, I'm listening here and then I'm gonna have to go look over there, and they could be like, oh, okay, here's the Instagram, boom, there we go to the SoundCloud. It's just an idea. If you
Well,
want.
thank you. No, I
Yes.
appreciate that. I will definitely be doing that.
Okay, cool. So then you can Venmo Eric at
Venmo Eric at itsericcole. You can also follow me on Twitter at itsericcole. Find out what